So a quick house update. It has been a week since our closing, and so we just got some things moving right along. Our biggest thing this week that we've been working on is our financing. As I told you guys before, we are financing as little as possible, but we do need to finance the structure. So the outside walls and the roof basically is it, and then some rough plumbing. Oh, the concrete. Sorry, yeah, the concrete outside walls, and because of that, we have to do some finance some rough plumbing and things to get it through the concrete, that kind of thing, right? So we finally finished up submitting all of our loan documents, all of the things. It took us a few extra days because it took us a little bit to decide on the type of loan, because there was a couple options, and you guys, if you guys are considering doing this, you'll want to look into what options are available to you. But for basically, there was a couple different ways that we could go about this. Well, I'm sure there's more than a couple, but we had narrowed it into a couple. And that was either to get a building loan on the land, so basically put the land up as collateral, and the future house. Our option was to go with a home equity loan on our current home. There's a lot of pros and cons each way. You guys just, if you decide you want to do this, you go. All of that being said, we just had to make a decision on what lender we wanted to go with, how we wanted to go about things, and all of that. So that's where we are as far as that. All of our loan documents have been submitted. We are waiting back for appraisal things and different things like that. But of course, at this point, anything could go wrong, and we could have to go a different direction or whatever. But as of right now, knock on wood, everything is moving just fine. So sorry if I look a little weird. I'm filming on my phone, which I don't normally do. My camera battery is dead, and so I never know where to look on this thing, right? So anyway, a couple of other things that is exciting and new this week is that even though we closed and all of that, we didn't actually have an address. The property had a home on it many years ago. From what I've told, I haven't seen any pictures of the original house, but from what I'm told, it was just darling, a cute little house. It burned many years ago, and some people, I guess, had bought it, but they just kind of used it as land. I think that they had a horse on it, and everything, which is still in the city limits, but I guess that's okay. So anyway, technically I don't know that it is okay. I think you're supposed to have a half acre or an acre for that big, but anyway, according to rules. But anyway, for a while there was a horse living on the farm. It's not a farm, on the land. So anyway, it didn't have a address. It had one, but nobody knew what it was. So we had to submit my calls and everything. So this week we found out what the address is. So that's good. Another new update is that we live in an old lead mining town. So the town we live in is just, like I said, it's an old lead mining town. So the EPA has been involved with our town for the last several years, and actually plans to be there for the next 5. Okay, so what they're doing is they are cleaning up all of the old lead mines. They are anything that is contaminated or could possibly be contaminated, any land or lots or anything. They're basically coming in and they are taking the top layer of soil off, and they are putting new soil down, packing that all down, and basically and then disposing of that soil. I don't know. I think that they're actually putting them back down the old lead mines, filling them up. Anyway, whatever the EPA does to just make sure that our lead levels are safe in our town. Now they are currently safe. I think that the issue was that they thought it could cause a problem in the future. So we have our water tested. Everything is within the safe ranges. We've not had any kind of boil orders or any kind of advisories or anything like that, but we're just, you know, things like this is serious, and so we want to make sure that we're staying on top of that. So our town has had the EPA for the last several years. So but anyway, before there is a structure and things like that, Jacob has decided that he thinks it's a good idea, and I agree, but he has contacted the EPA, and they are going to come and do a soil test and determine if the dirt there is contaminated. Now, this won't make any difference as far as drinking water or anything like that, because we're not having to drill a well. It will be hooked up to city utilities, so that is fine. But you still just don't want your kids like playing outside on the ground if it's contaminated. You know, it's just better if we have it tested. If it is tested, if it tests hot, if it tests that it is contaminated with lead, which we don't foresee because of where it's located, but just in case, we decided it's always a good idea to check it. Basically, the EPA would do all of that for free, but we would need to wait on that. So it's basically part of because we're cooperating, or because we've asked the EPA, I don't know. Basically, it's just part of the benefits. Like, they come in and they take care of all of this, and they drive their big trucks and they kind of crack the roads and things, but then they fix all the roads. So it really is a win-win. Basically, they'll clean up and clean up the town for any, you know, hazardous things that might hurt us. They'll pay for the restoration and then fix everything. So it's a win-win. It just takes some time. So I guess that's what I'm getting at. So we contacted the EPA this week. The main lady that I guess kind of schedules all of that, she's out. So that has been put on the project burner for next week. So that's what we are doing next week, is we will be getting back with her and finding out how soon they can test the soil. So again, we don't look for any problems. I don't think that it'll be a big deal, but if it is, we want to take care of it now, because now's a good time. They could go ahead and just take off a layer, put a new layer. We could build and then reseed grass and things like that. So that is where we are this week with the house updates. Some weeks you get a lot of things done, and some weeks you don't actually see anything, but it's just kind of behind the scenes stuff. And so that's basically where we are, waiting on a few more estimates and things for building and contractors and vendors and different things. So you're still waiting on a lot of that and everything. But yeah, that's where we are. It's exciting, and we're just moving forward. So we went to Walmart to get, I don't know, all the things, because the appraiser is coming, and so I don't know, it's for $200, but then of course the dealers were out, so that had to happen. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I thought I would explain that a little bit more. I mentioned that there was a couple different financing options I think earlier in this video or previous video, whenever we cut these off or whatever, right? So we have decided, for us, the best option is to go with a home equity loan. It makes sense for us because basically for what we're going to get in the home equity loan is still going to be less than what we plan to sell our house for down the road. So we're still going to be fine as far as that. We're not going to be like house poor, as like Dave Ramsey says, things like that, right? So that is why we decided to go with that, among some of the various other reasons that I mentioned before. So that's why, but we thought we had a couple weeks. We thought that the appraiser, they're like, okay, well, it'll take like 30 days. We'll send an appraiser in a couple weeks, all that, right? So basically we signed the papers for the loan, and the appraiser called us the next day and was like, this was like on Friday, like, we'll be there Monday. So now we're trying to just do a whole bunch of quick repairs, just getting the house clean, and the house, it's always nice to have the house clean anyway, but some of the repairs that we do want to eventually make anyway to sell the house. So we're just gonna get a jump start on that. So anyway, that is where we're at. We just went to Walmart and now we're going to Lowe's. I'm not sure what all. I know what all are we buying at Lowe's. We need to buy a thing of trim.
Just trim. I think that's all we need.
Yeah, and then it's still up in the air whether or not we're going to replace the toilet. We haven't decided. Jacob says no. I don't think he wants to replace it today. It does need to replace.
Jacob does not want to replace it today.
It does have to. Oh, and it looks like we did not turn going towards Lowe's. So, but we did turn to going towards Taco Bell. So I'm assuming that he wants to. I ate leftovers.
Taco Tuesday on a Saturday.
It's gonna be like his theme line on all of these videos. We tried to eat taco truck last night and it didn't work out for us. Anyway, so now we're going to Taco Bell. But yeah, then we're gonna go to Lowe's and then we're gonna go home and work a lot on some of the home repairs, and Dad has help there. He's about to lay on the door. Like, he's so hard to work around, but he will not be like in our bubble.
I'm helping.
You're right. A few of the repairs that we are making is that we needed some light bulbs. It's a big house and I feel like just some random lights were out. So getting some light bulbs. Like I said, we are touching up some paint, so got some paint brushes. There was, the dog had scratched the drywall by the door when he hears us coming in, so we fixed that. We bought some basic cleaning supplies. This is some magic erasers just to, clean up the walls mostly. That was to get, to use with this, and also because there was a piece of gum stuck in our pantry floor, like it's been there forever, and so it would not come out, so when we got that up, Blake actually got that up for me. Got some sanding blocks just to work with that again. Some Clorox disinfecting wipes, just giving the house a real good cleaning. Whoops, I dropped it. Over here, we have a drain in one of the bathrooms that is, it's not clogged, but it's just running a little slow. Again, I don't think that's anything that the appraiser is going to look at, but we're just trying to get just some repairs done anyway that need to be done while we're at it. The bathroom needed caulked. I don't know if that bathtub had actually ever been caulked, but anyway, it's caulked now. And then we are going to shampoo the carpets. We own a Bissell carpet shampooer, so I just bought this to shampoo the carpets. Show you one of the kind of the funny things that we are painting. This, my oldest son, put this on his door. It was one of those gel window clings. So just be known, if you put those gel window clings, it can bleed onto. He did this for Halloween. It was just a Halloween decoration. And when we took it out, like, we have cleaned it and everything, and it just will. It will not come off. So we, but that's okay because his door, as you can see, could use a fresh coat of paint anyway. So we're just gonna paint over that. But it's just kind of funny, like, he didn't have it there all the time. It was just, for Halloween, but now it's there. Confession time. We have absolutely no freezer meals at all, and we have a crazy busy week. I have a funeral I have to go to. I have the appraiser. All the things going on, right? So I picked up 3 bags. One of my I'm fixing now, and these are just gonna do. Are they as good as having something homemade? Nope, but they're cheap. They're like $10. It'll feed us all, and I'm not getting takeout, so that is a win. So sometimes you just do what you gotta do. Here's what they look like cooking. You basically just put everything in a pan. I just threw this one in. It's not been cooking for like a minute, and that's it. Again, not gonna lie, not the best thing to be my family, but I feel a lot better about it, that they're getting at least some vegetables and not French fries from McDonald's, right? So yeah, again, calling it a win, but that's what we're doing for dinner tonight. Friends, I have to show you what came in today. I'm so excited. We are going to put these faucets, they're so pretty, and the dog's drinking there back there, and the new house. And so we had seen them at one of the home improvement stores, and they were well over $100. And again, I'm sorry for the dog slurping. And Anyway, I found this one on Amazon for less than $50. So such a good deal. We are going to try it out. Since we want to put them in the new house, we thought we could update the one in this house and just make sure we like how it works, since it does have like the water like runs out of it. I think that's going to be really pretty, but I just wanted to make sure that we liked the way it all worked and everything before we go put them in all, because if we like it, we're going to put them in all 3 of the bathroom sinks in the new house. So, but I thought it would look really cute in our downstairs bathroom, so we're going to change out that one and put this one in. So I'm excited. So Jacob is making the first of the not really repair. We've been doing all the repairs for the appraisal, but like first like changing out of anything. Hopefully these will work, because we're wanting to put them in our new house.
Clean all the old silicone.
Oh yeah.
Silicone and the sink. Alright, now it should work.
No, it's not hooked up yet, buddy.
Oh.
A for effort, though. Oh, those are too short. Alright, flip it on.
3, 2, 1. That looks cool.
Just came out to take the dogs out. Isn't that pretty? Sunset. So it's the day after the appraisal. Everything went fine, I guess. They weren't here a long time. They took some pictures. We're exhausted from cleaning and repairing. Like I said, we just want to do some paint, touch-up paint, and just little things like that. So we're tired, but that is, and we will know in a week how everything went. If that's the way we're going to go with the loan, or if we're going to do something different. We do have a backup plan. We actually have 2 backup plans, just in case. I mean, you never know. It's hard to get in our area, it's hard to get like a comparable property just because of the size of our house. So anyway, we're just going to see how it goes. But anyway, I'm tired, but it's good. And so that part of the waiting game is over. So on to the next part. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this update of our building our shop house, Barndominium. What do you guys call those things? Those metal building homes, whatever it's going to be. We haven't even got to that part, right? This is just prepping, and I thought about not filming much until we actually started, but I think that's where a lot of people get confused and hung up, is like, how do you get there? Like, what do you do? How do you so I just thought that it might be nice just to bring you along with the whole process, whole kit and caboodle, so you can see how things go and how things turn out. And I'm sure we'll make a lot of mistakes on the way. It's a learning process, but so far so good. I'll let you know how the appraisal turns out, and we will see you in our next update. So make sure you hit subscribe and like this video and turn on the notifications if you want to see the updates for our house. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for spending time with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.